Welcome, guys. Welcome to the series called Why Web3. Here we present you some crazy stories जिससे आपको पता चले why Web3. Everyone tells you कि Web3 में आओ ये करो वो करो, but no one tells you why Web3. So we brings you some crazy stories around Web3 जिसमें आपको पता चलेगा कि जो people who have faced some issues like centralization, lack of ownership, किसी का Facebook account है, they have got Instagram पे they have got more than 100k followers and एक दिन Instagram ने account ban कर दिया without any notice. So that is
Yes.
something a lot of people have faced and they have jumped into Web3. So this is a series where you will get to know reasons why to get into Web3. So today we have Manu with us. Hi Manu, how are you?
Hi guys. I'm doing great. Thank you.
So Manu, where are you from?
So I'm originally from Kerala. Right now I'm in Kochi, but I've been through India. So I've lived a couple of years in North Rajasthan and
Okay,
Gujarat, and then I came back here. Yep.
okay, cool, cool. So what do you do like professionally in Web3?
So right now I'm a developer relations engineer at ATM Academy, but I started like everybody as a developer itself. So I've been in the industry for about like 3 to 5 years right now. So yeah, it's good to be here.
Perfect, man. It's great to have you here. So,
Thank
recently,
you.
what happened, na, guys? I came across a tweet, Manu posted it, and where he mentioned one day he woke up and he got a notice from his bank that his account is
Yep.
frozen. So, Manu, can you please describe that incident a bit?
Yeah. So basically, what happens is like I was trying to off-ramp crypto, and this was not like a recent event. Like this was back in like February of this year. So earlier this year. So I did some like P2P stuff. I've been doing this for like a long time. It's not like the first time I'm doing my P2P.
Mm,
So using a like, centralized exchange, I tried to off-ramp some crypto. And basically, what happened is that went well. But the thing is that, last month, I got a notice from my bank and like the Telangana state government saying that my account will be frozen because like the guy I did with the transaction in February did some fraud. So it's not like I'm not involved in it. Just the guy
mm,
who I did the
yeah.
P2P with did something, and
Okay.
so because of that, my account also got frozen. So that was like a devastating news. And what I found out was that this is not the. So I reached out to a lot of friends also regarding this, like, hey, this happened with me. Do you know anything about this? And it turns out it's a very uh, like common issue. Like among my friends, like a couple of these guys also had the same issue. And this was like from different regions. One guy got the notice from like some guy in Gujarat, and like
Mm,
another guy did a P2P with like someone from UP. So this is like a common issue, not very like rare occasion. So yeah, basically my account got frozen. Yeah.
okay. So, did you get any notice like prior getting the printed notice to your home? Did you get any warning from the bank or not?
No, so actually, I live a different in a different place where all the mails go. But when I contact my bank, turns out they did send a notice, but the freezing thing happened actually right when they sent the notice like a couple of months ago. So it was actually frozen by the time I got the notice.
Okay. Okay. So, like before getting into the details of the incidents, can you please
Yeah.
explain what is on ramp and off ramp to our audience?
All right. So on ramp is when you try to convert your fiat into crypto. So this could be like via a person you know directly, or maybe through a centralized exchange, or like maybe an on ramp solution like Transact. So basically, you're selling your rupees or money or dollars into a cryptocurrency. So like it could be Bitcoin or like Ethereum or USDC, anything. So and the off ramp is exact opposite of that. You're trying to sell your crypto for money,
Okay.
rupees again, or dollars or anything.
So, Manu, why do you think like off ramping is a painful like process for crypto guys, especially in country like India where they have to pay TDS and
Yeah.
all?
Yeah. I feel like our government is not very particularly super supportive of crypto itself, based on the laws and regulations that have come across since a couple of years. So that is one of the main reasons that they're not super crypto friendly, and they're also like trying to launch their own CBDC. So they essentially don't like crypto. That's a very clear signal. And I feel like the even if you look at like the tax rates, we have like a really massive 30% tax on like crypto gains. That's like a very, that's very regulating and like limits your what you can do with crypto. And again, like you have this like the traders take all the risk in earning the money, and like the government keeps 30% of tax. So it's not very friendly. So one point is that. And the second point I would say is like we don't really have a really great off-ramping solutions. Like the current P2P methods that you do is like very sketchy. Like you have to trust the other person, even if you're doing through an exchange. And we only have like I think we have a couple of solutions for off-ramping coming up, but we have to like see how those goes. But so far, it's very broken experience. And I would also say like this is the worst part of like crypto.
Yeah, it's the like
Yeah,
worst part, and it's the most like common entry barrier for most of guys who are trying to get into
exactly,
crypto. Like some of my
exactly.
friends, like college friends, they trade in stocks, but they also want to explore future trading in crypto. But they don't get the
Yeah,
enough leverage in centralized exchanges. So there is an entry
exactly.
barrier that if I want to buy 10K USDC, so I have to pay around 11 or 11.5K INR. So the tax,
Yes,
the cost is so high. That's why they call me भाई मेरे को इतने भेज दे मैं तेरे को पेटीएम करता हूँ. But that is the best
exactly.
and secure form of P2P which I usually do. I ask my friend कि भाई मैं तेरे को USD देता हूँ, तू मेरे को ये दे दे INR
Yes,
में.
yes. अगर like आपके पास कोई friends है जिसके पास already इतना capital है, then I think yeah, definitely that's the best way if you're like doing it with somebody who's trusted.
So what's the best off-ramping platform you have come across till now?
So, fortunately, I don't really off ramp that often, but I
Hmm.
did see a couple of my friends use CopperX. So I haven't tried it myself, but they said that that was a very good solution. And another solution that I found, like was Tweetme, a lot of people replied to different solutions. Another one was I found was like Cypherx wallet. So basically, it's like a credit card, and you can just load USDT into it, and you can just like swipe on like different shops and platforms, just like a normal credit card or debit card.
Okay.
So I think these two are very good.
Okay. Great, yeah, great. So, one more
Yeah.
question I have. Apart from this on-ramp and off-ramp, what are the values of Web3?
Yeah,
Like you and I, we both are aligned with the values of Web3, decentralization, ownership,
yeah,
autonomy. But what do you think will be the driving
yes, sir.
force of mainstream of this space?
So it's hard to say there. Crypto many like there are so many narratives, right? So there's like social fi, there's like DeFi, and there's like a
Mm-hmm.
game fi whole section. So I think personally, I believe the social fi and DeFi is the most outstanding features in Web3.
Yeah.
There are like so many. Even if you look at DeFi, we are like doing so many things that TradFi can't do. So even if you take a look like things like flash loans, you can instantly
Mm.
borrow like $1 million and like give it back in that same block without any collateral. That those things आपको TradFi में नहीं मिलेगा. And if you even if you like take a look at social fi, like we have the Farcaster and Lens, and these guys are doing all the profile management and everything on chain. So which means that no central guy can come and Zuckerberg can't come and be like, sorry, you can't use your account anymore. So that's the thing.
Exactly.
These two I personally found to be very good uh, sections within crypto that can take this whole thing mainstream. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
स्पेशली फार कस्टर यार मेरे को पर्सनली इतना सही लगा बिकॉज सोशल मीडिया इज समथिंग आज टाइम पे एवरीवन स्पेंड्स लाइक मेजोरिटी ऑफ टाइम ऑन सोशल मीडिया
yeah,
but
yeah,
social media on decentralized like world on web3 brings more people on chain and they don't have to do anything. They have to
exactly,
just create your account. There is no web3 element involved in it. You don't have to keep your like private key
exactly,
phrase. That's just seed phrase you have for your Farcaster through which you can log into different devices, and you can just normally use the social media just like Twitter or Reddit. And
exactly.
like it helps me a lot when I explain web3 and how to get into web3 to a lot of new like juniors and new folks. I say Farcaster देख explore कर उस पे आ चला देखो समझ में
Yeah,
आएगा how it works and the economy over there जो डेजन से टीप वाली चीज है it's
huh.
like a driving
Yes.
force यार लोगों को करता है कि मैं और ट्वीट्स डालूं मैं और कास्ट करूं. So it's awesome like social
Exactly.
fi I completely agree
So
on that.
yeah, I think Farkas especially like recently has been going on with good hype and reasonably so because उसमें you have this option called frames with which you can literally interact with like apps like within a social
Yeah,
media post. So I find that to be like really attractive also. And like you
yeah.
said, the degen whole economy thing also works out very well for them. Good for them, yeah.
One of my most favorite film was that a guy he created a film जिसमें आप आपका
Yeah,
डेजन कितने डीप मिले फॉर इस पर्टिकुलर सीजन वो कर सकते हो एंड आई डोंट
सही बात
रिमेम्बर
है.
बट ही गॉट अराउंड 100K डीजन एज अ टिपिंग फॉर दैट पर्टिकुलर फ्रेम.
Oh, nice,
So it's just
nice.
use your creativity, create a frame, and the community will incentivize you if your like
Yeah,
content is good. Great, yeah, awesome.
exactly. So I think ये भी अच्छा point है, like these different apps. There are so many apps I think doing this system where you get incentivized to use their apps also. So I think like Firecast or like I think before this Lens was also very hyped up, and like Lens was also used to doing the same thing again. So like this, and we also have like this different narratives like play to earn or like do something to earn kind of narratives, which basically is like incentivizing people to like use the app just to like earn. So I think yeah, that
So
narrative I really like.
nowadays, hamster coin is like most popular tap to earn model right now. A lot of people are
Oh,
mining hamster coin. Are you aware of it?
Amsterdam. No, no, no. I'll check it out. What is it?
So it's a like tap to earn game जिसमें आप hamster
Oh,
token tap करते हो, you will get the coins, you have to mine it and you have to increase your per hour profit. तो उसके basis पे आपको airdrop मिलेगा. And they are the like they have got around 33 millions subscribers on their Telegram. और उनका YouTube चैनल अभी
nice,
like 3 to 4 weeks पुराना है and they have got over 10 million subscribers over there as well. तो टैप टू अर्न वाली चीज भी
nice,
बहुत ज्यादा
nice.
है जो डेजन वाली हरकत अपन बोलते हैं कि एयर ड्रॉप फार्मिंग एंड ऑल. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट सोशल फाई इज समथिंग जो एक्चुअल में मासेस को ऑन चेन ला सकता है. आई कंप्लीटली एग्री ऑन
Yeah,
दैट.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So one last question, Manu.
yeah.
Let's say you came across to one of your buddies or one of your like best friend के parents कि भाई वो आपसे पूछें क्यों Web3, why Web3. So what will you answer to that?
Basically, the freedom to use or like use apps or like do stuff without like having somebody like breathing down your neck. So basically, like you can go, like I said, have a profile created on Firecast and be sure that you'll not use this account just because X person doesn't really like align with you. So I feel like that, like you said, it's a Instagram. Like somebody gets blocked, like somebody has like 100K followers and they get blocked for doing random things. I think lastly also like my Twitter was glitching out and like when I logged in, I found like my followers had been turned down to zero. Thankfully, that was just like a bug. Yeah, but
That's a bug.
I felt like I felt like that those kind of things, if you're doing this all this thing on chain, then you can be sure like nothing is gonna go wrong suddenly because like something happens like that. So I feel like this is good. And if you even if you take a look at like the Trump thing that happened like before, I think a couple of years ago, they just
Yeah.
straight out banned Trump. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I think these things, if you can manage these things online, this is like a much greater a degree of freedom with it. Even if you're like jumping from social fi to like DeFi, like what you do with your money is like completely dependent upon you, not really somebody else. They can't come and say like you can't do this for your thing. So I think the degree of freedom with which what you can do in Web3 is like really great.
Great answer, bro. Great answer. And recently, ट्विटर का नाम चेंज करा था एलोन मस्क ने जब उसने ओन करा था ट्विटर. तो
Yeah,
इन
but
आवर
nobody calls
लास्ट
it X. Yeah,
Yeah, but in our last story, we mentioned it. There was a user who used this username before
yeah, yeah,
X.
yeah, yeah. I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and without his permission, he got an a username X 1 2 3 4 5 6 till 9, I guess. And in
yeah, 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 yeah,
compensation,
yeah, yeah.
you will get a free model of Tesla X and a right to like SpaceX के रॉकेट में आपको राइट मिल जाएगी. So like कितना कितना ज्यादा इजी है. आप 16 साल पुराना आपका यूजर है. यू डोंट वैल्यू योर यूजर. उसके 50K से
Exactly.
ज्यादा फॉलोअर्स हैं एंड यू जस्ट आस्क हिम वन डे भाई हम ट्विटर का नाम एक्स रख रहे. आई नीड योर यूजर नेम. what bullshit is
Exactly.
that?
Exactly.
But ठीक
Exactly.
है.
So this is kind of things that you can be sure doesn't will not happen
Yeah,
on chain. So yeah, definitely a great point here.
yeah. So thank you, Manu. Thanks a lot coming to
Thank
our
you.
episode and sharing your experience. And I hope everyone who
Thank you,
are listening
Kushal.
to this video got to learn something. Share your reviews in the comment. Tag Manu. I'll also tag him and ask anything you have any question to him or to me to anyone. We'll we will be more than happy to help you out. Yeah. Thank you
Yep.
guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Kushal.
Thank you.